Howdy, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Toku Roundup. Yeah! I, of course, am your constant most beloved overlord and rear guard extraordinaire, DLBot 2016. With me, I'm joined by the flamboyant flyer, Flutter 98.
Coding! Mao Jishite.
The Spirit King, Hiiro.
I still feel dead inside.
And, wait, what's this? Is someone else in here other than the three of us? The gasp! Yes, people, it's a grand return of our favorite red net job Scotsman and Cody Crimson.
Hey everybody, guess what? I'm back. Start running.
Good lord.
Now everybody, time to get that that bloody Kira Major theme stuck back in my head. Fuck!
Anyway, wait. we apologize for getting this out later than usual. Well, but don't worry, we will be doing one this Saturday. Hey, and tune in and prepare this Friday, folks. There might be something new and unexpected headed your way. Keep your eyes peeled. Not gonna say what it is, but just keep it on your subscription box on Friday when it comes to our uploads. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, but without further ado, since we have a lot to cover, so now it is.
Oh crap! I almost forgot. You need to spin the wheel, because even though we didn't do a keyword puzzle last episode. Sorry.
No,
why that's so
okay. We can forget. We can forget.
We'll do this Saturday.
Okay.
The
Anyway.
keyword puzzle can wait.
Yes.
Please.
All right.
I literally just finished setting up the slideshow, asshole.
Fair enough.
So in other words, Flutter, Masteroyo.
Anyway.
DLBot Iteyo.
Now then, it is time for the Toku Roundup News.
Hello everybody, welcome to news. Hello everybody, welcome to I'm Ron Burgundy and we're going to have some fun.
Anyway.
Can I cover this since I'm bloody sick of the nights?
Go ahead.
If you want to, although I will have to bring something up since Flutter did forget to mention a voice actress.
Anyway.
My mistake.
EY, fellow Sentai fans, we finally have information on Kira Major.
More information.
More information on Kira Major. We finally have a cast list, and we've had our first official trailer.
Long cast list. They hit us with a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
We not only got a cast list, but we've got an entire freaking synopsis. As we've got the first teaser trailer. We got another trailer. We've got the fucking main theme, the ending theme. Good lord, they're bombarding us with this. They're just trying to get us forget every soldier is happening.
No,
And
they're trying to
it's working.
I will admit, seeing this.
What were we talking about again?
Yeah.
But anyway, now as you all now, for those of you who are not aware, Kira Major will be making its first debut on the big screen via the episode 0, that will be released alongside Lupad vs. Ryu Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
hopefully...
Which is, I find...
Hopefully...
Would you guys agree with me saying these episode zeros are going to... Yeah, let's just hopefully these episode zeros are replacing the teen debuts in the movies. Because this will be easier for them.
Honestly, I always liked those, but this makes things easier, then so be it.
Yeah.
So let's get into the cast list.
Yes. First, we have Ryo Komoya as Juru Atsuhuta, who is Kirame Red. He is a high schooler with artistic talents who meets the other Kiramagers while he was trying to draw their battles. Yes, people. Oh, he is a newbie. Which hopefully means he'll not be a fucking Gary Stu.
Yeah, but here's
I love how people are pointing out that this guy's like full of energy and he's hyper. He's a high school student. Otherwise known as a teenager, so he's going to be full of hyper.
No. He's overbearing and over-emotional.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Look, the overbearing and over-emotional DLBot, you're starting to sound like my mother.
And he might be a newbie, but he's better to come. What? What was that? I have this really bad call. Better to come. What?
Yeah. Anyway. Next we have Ruiki Hihara, who plays Tametomo Imizu, or Kirame Yellow. He's a professional esports player who is good at shooters. Hopefully he's not a dick like Snipe.
Yeah.
He doesn't look to be a dick, but then looks can be deceiving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very true. Very true. And apparently it says, according to Orange Range, he was in Amazons.
What?
That's what Orange
Okay.
That's what Orange
Actually,
Range says.
oh wait. Was he in Amazon Seasons 2? Wasn't he the guy that like got eaten in the bar in Season 2?
Hang on. Let me check.
Played a student in episode 7 of season.
Well, at least he's moving on to better things. Things, because let's face it, anything's better than Amazons.
Well, Season 1 was okay.
Well, yeah, Season 2. 2 onward was bad. It was bad. Season 2 and 1 was A-okay. Anyway, next we have Yume Shinjo. Oh, who?
Shinjo? Oh god.
No. Anyway, who plays Sena Hayami, or Kirame Green. She is a track and field athlete who holds the Japanese record for the 100-mile dash.
Yeah, 100
do not
meters,
show
yes.
Spade. Everybody, we do not show Spade's hair in a gym uniform. Because you know what he's like.
Yeah.
Anyway. Plus, we see it in the trailer, so he's probably already seen it.
Yeah. Next we have Atom Mizuushi, who plays Shigeru Oshikiri, or Kirame Blue. He is a stunt actor who specializes in sword fighting, and eagle-eyed Toku fans will say, "Hey, this guy looks familiar." Well, that's because he is. This man played another 4A/5 back in Geo. Oh, but more importantly, he plays Crow in Angaro Makai no Hana.
And now we get to the
And it's
surprising one.
Yeah. Anyway, last up for the Senshi, we have Mio Kudo, who plays Sayo Uharu, or Kirame Pink. She is a talented doctor who also knows Aikido. I don't know, guys. She looks familiar. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe we'd recognize her if we stuffed her into a sentient eyeball.
No idea, but we have to take a picture with a Canon camera.
Wow.
Anyway, yes, people. Well, that is Kanon from Ghost.
And boy, she is well.
She's one of the other ones that's going from something worse into something actually good.
Yeah.
And now we get to the thing that was out of the fucking blue.
Hang on. Let me finish. And honestly, it's good that both of these actors move on to something better, or after being in something shitty in terms of writer.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta say, hey, Kanon got cute.
Oh yeah.
Also, best part
Anyway.
was the hello nurse joke. Anyway,
Yeah.
Wait. Now then,
Okay, guys, I don't know how to explain this, but I'm going to wait till I see him in the show for this guy because I don't know how he's going to act.
We'll cover him last.
Oh, good. I get that. That allows me to go and get some props.
Okay. So playing the king of the planet Crystalia, that's the planet that the Yonan army attacks. Is Tomokazu Sugita, and you may know him, and if you don't know who he is, then wake up!
Yes.
Yes, it's PVAT. And of course, his daughter, who he sends away with the Kirame stones, is Princess Mabushina Ha.
And
Played by Inori Minase.
Yep, and DLBot, we know her from something very recently.
Really?
She was Eve in Re-Rise.
Oh, neat.
Oh.
Yeah, and in Tomokazu Sugi's character name King Oradin.
Oh yeah, right.
And she's also, if people have seen ReZero, Mabushina is voiced by Rem.
Anyway.
The blue-haired chick.
Wait. Rem, what is it to do with Jeed?
That's Remu, this is Rem.
Anyway,
the company that helps support the Kiramages is called Karat.
no, Carrot.
Wait, really?
Get it?
Oh.
Get it? Because
Carrot gold.
not to mention they make a pun out of that in like at one point of the trailer where
Anyway.
Because Karato Kaiketsu. Anyway.
And last but not least, we have our mentor, or Hakatami.
I have a pen.
Hakatami Murio, who's played by the Japanese comedian Daimo Okosaka, aka Pikotaro. Yeah, you guys remember that? Yeah, you guys remember that pineapple pen meme? Yeah, it's that guy.
That's him.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Also, him shaved, he actually looks like a competent guy. When he isn't shaved, he looks like he's straight from the Middle East. No offense to anybody from the Middle East, but
I'm half tempted to grab the one meme that you hate.
Anyway.
Yeah, but I have a lot of memes that I hate. You have to define.
The one involving this guy.
Fuck.
The PPAP?
Yes.
Okay, dear, but if you do that, the brakes come off.
And what happens when the brakes come off?
This entire call goes off the rails.
Yeah, DL.
Like it hasn't already.
Can we move on to the machine?
Yeah. Now here's the people. When they mentioned the whole thing in the synopsis about sentient machines, yeah, we're doing the Go Ontra thing again.
Yeah.
Look, I actually think this is going to work out better because they don't have stupid faces on the machines.
That is very true. that is very.
Also, I do like the designs of these meat vehicles. Just the toys don't really translate well into what we actually see on screen, but that's never the case.
Mm-hmm.
At least not.
Yeah,
I will say those mechas look nice.
Them's the breaks.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Machine Fire.
Who is
Voiced by
surprise, a fire truck.
Voiced by Kenichi Suzumura.
Also, question, who's he played by again?
Kenichi Suzumura.
Can't hear ya.
Yeah, it's Ryutaros.
Yeah.
Also, for those guys who are lucky enough to have seen Digimon Frontier in the sub before it got taken off some sites, he is Koichi from that series. You know,
Anyway.
the guy that turns into the Black Lion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway.
Or also, as you would know, it's another dead Leomon.
Anyway.
Moving on to Machine Chavello.
Chavello, yeah.
Chavello.
I like that pun. Who is voiced by Mitsu Iwata.
Who voiced Sohi Sarai in Shinkenger, Bibaboo in Gokaiger, Yokai in Raenra, in Ninja, and Kuval in Juoger.
And me being a person that knows one of these more prominent anime roles, he voices a transgender in One Piece by the name of Emporio Ivankov.
Okay then.
Whose little devil fruit power is he injects you with hormones and allows you to change genders.
Yeah.
Huh.
One Piece is weird.
Yeah.
Trust me, Dale, but that's not the weirdest one. There's literally just a devil fruit that's you turn into a giraffe.
Okay, moving on.
Okay. Anyway. Wait, it's Helico, not Helico. Anyway.
We have Machine Mach, voiced by Kenji Akabane.
Jiraiya from Q Ranger vs. Space Squad.
Gavin, I'm giving it all she's got. I can't keep this portal open anymore.
And we have Machine Jetter, voiced by Genki Okawa.
Okay, we don't have any notable voices we've heard before yet.
I guess he's just. I guess he's a new voice actor. I guess.
In Toku, is.
Yeah. He is voice. We do. One of us on the call would know him for something else, but we're going to ignore that.
Yeah.
Now, I'd love to point out in the trailer when our Green Ranger hears Mark's voice, she comments on it being sexy, and I'm just like, okay, girl, calm down.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Anyway,
started giggling like a schoolgirl. Oh wait.
Next and finally we have Machine Helicop.
Helico.
Whatever.
Helico.
Voiced by Yuki Nagaku.
Another newbie.
Mm-hmm.
Who apparently did voice work for Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
Also, these machines, I will say, I like the designs. Kind of spoiling something a wee bit. I just don't like the fact that blue just literally lives to be a sword.
Yeah.
I wish he was incorporated more into the arm of the mech rather than just being. He's just a sword, and when he transforms, he just stands up.
Anyway, but these five can of course combine to form the mighty Killer Majin.
Well, not at the first, because I did look at the trailer DLBot. Green, yellow, and red combine to form Grand Mage, and then blue and pink can join on to form Kira Majin. So we will, in episode 1, we'll probably only get Grand Mage. I'm assuming it's Grand Mage because of the way they say it. Grando Meiji.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but in the trailer we get a good look at the suit and Ooh, I am loving this thing.
Yeah.
I love the helmet. He skipped arm day with yellow. I will say that much.
Yeah, I love the
Yeah.
helmet. I love the helmet. About time we got another face, her faceplate. Damn it.
So,
And I love it. I love the fact that unlike previous mechs we've had, the head isn't hidden in the back of like a small vehicle like in the Lupat mechs. However, having green just literally split in half to form the head and just have the front of the green mech hang off as a shoulder pad does look a bit weird.
Yeah, but at least it's not blue. And are you sure he skipped?
Also-
Are you sure he skipped half an arm day? Or are you sure it wasn't something else?
We'll get to that. We'll discuss that off call because that's a little too sensitive for some of our viewers.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just assume mechs are ambidextrous.
Anyway.
Moving on to our villains because
Yeah,
I love the
yeah.
designs of these things.
Yeah, we have 2 villains so far shown. Our show. Garza, voiced by Yuichi Nakamura.
Jay, my old friend, you're back.
He also voiced Derat Swager. Derat Swager in Gokaiger and Ultraman X.
Wait, hold on a minute. Stag was X? What?
Yeah.
And Hiiro, you would have heard him in JoJo Part 5 as Bruno.
Wait.
He's Bruno Bucciarati.
Wait. Hold on. Hiro, you're a big Ultraman fan, and you didn't even know that Jay was X.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, they don't sound similar to me enough.
They're kinda, but it's just Jay kinda just sounds drunk all the time.
Basically,
yeah. Every time you saw him on screen, it was just, and it, put on.
Anyway.
Pardon you?
Anyway,
I love the design of Gotsa. The suit, I will admit, kind of looks a bit overcomplicated, but I love that's how they're doing the suits now.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to what the fuck?
We have Crunchula, voiced by Uhiro Nakata.
Yeah, Suhiro Takato, actually. Apparently, Orange Range. Yeah, there's a typo. His last name's Takato.
Takato man?
Damn it, you stole my joke.
You're too slow, DLBot. You're too slow.
And he's been voicing Sentai villains since GG Jeton in Car Ranger. And however, the main notable general that he previously voiced in Sentai was Mimi from Maji Ranger.
No!
No. Speaking of Crunchula's design,
yes.
like, I understand they wanted to go back to having, like, a villain in a Sentai having a normal human mouth.
Yeah,
But no.
Yeah, honestly, I hate that because the point is they're supposed to come across as aliens, and seeing a normal human mouth from something that's supposed to be an alien monster, it kind of takes me out of it.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I can definitely see why.
When it comes to older Sentai and such, they had an excuse. It was a different time, and they were and they didn't have much of a budget back then.
Yeah.
And plus, with this kind of like video quality they had back then, they did look otherworldly. They looked inhuman with all the makeup and on, but just having the mouth doesn't work. If they did a whole human face and made it look alien, then it could have worked.
Yeah, if they wanted to go for some sort of like half humanoid, half alien hybrid thing, that's fine. But this seems unnecessary, and again, it's distracting. Also, one thing we forgot to comment on when it comes to Kira Major, those suits, and I mean the civilian ones.
Yeah, I like them.
I do too.
All right.
They look a lot like the.
It's been a while since we've had a uniform, or sort of shade in terms of design among the team. Last time we had that was I think Q Ranger, but then again, not everyone wore the jacket.
Yeah.
I mean, technically the last teams to have a uniform per se were Lupat, because the thieves had their uniforms and the police had their uniforms.
Kinda. More with the cops, really, since.
Yeah.
Really, but still, I like what I'm seeing, and I also like how the transformation device is simple.
Oh yeah.
Now,
spin the wheel.
Speaking of which, yeah, Tomokazu Sugita is also the narrator for the series and the voice of the equipment for the Kira Majors.
Also, Flutter, for that transformation device, spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Wheel of morality, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn.
Anyway, the lesson is, the grunts from this show look stupid.
Yeah, they do.
If I wanted to see men in spandex, if I wanted to see men in spandex walking about with sticks, I'd watch Japanese no theater.
But yeah, he also Takato also voiced the Smilodon DLBot in Double and Garinezu in Juko B Fighter.
Wait. There was actually a voice for that thing? I thought it was just a bunch of growls and such.
Nope.
No, there was there was a voice actor.
Weird. It's like Frank Walker all over again. Anyway, moving on, we also have the theme song and ending revealed. The opening theme, of course, titled Mashin Sentai Kira Major, is performed by Yohei Onishi, who you will know for doing a few songs from Zyuohger, but you will also know him for doing Ninja.
Yeah.
I will give him credit. The opening to the Ninja was probably one of the better parts of it. It was at least energetic.
It was all
right. Had a nice group. Also, this Kira Major theme. Fuck you, video. You've got it stuck in my head.
And for the ending theme, we have Kira Full Miracle Kira Major, performed by Takashi Hideguchi. And honestly, I kind of like the ending theme. It's really catchy.
Oh yeah.
Also, we have the return of an ending dance.
We already had that in Ryu Soldier.
Yeah.
No.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, DL, no. See, DL, you mean Ryu Soldier.
Anyway.
Wait, can we talk about the actual suits, not the civilian suits, in a minute?
The Senshi suits look really good too.
Oh yeah, they look great. Look great. It looks like what you would get if you merged Drive and Wizard together and put them in a Sentai.
Yeah.
Well, it also looks like that, but it looks like if you took the Kyuranger suits, strapped a bit away from them, and threw a bit of different Sentais at the suits until you eventually got these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Anyway, lastly, the series will have a web series titled Super Sentai Party, and the first episode will stream on YouTube, while later episodes will be released on stream on the Tokusatsu Fan Club. The series will premiere on March 8th. We have producer Hideaki Sukada. And it's
we already went over the staff when we first found out about the series.
But yes, look forward to March 8th, people. And hey, who knows? We might see Chase show up here at one point. Please let that happen.
No,
yeah,
please have Chase show up just for the sake of the joke. Please.
Have him be our sixth Senshi.
Please.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
That would be awesome, because it would be Cause finally we'd have a freaking veteran, or then someone older than the main cast as the sixth Senshi. Usually, someone older or the same age.
Yeah, someone younger.
Are we talking about the thing with Chase's actor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I will say this: if they bring in Chase, please, for the love of God, do not give him amnesia and just have him be an experienced Sentai rider tokusatsu guy.
Mm-hmm.
Just have him be an experienced Senshi. That's it. Just have him be experienced.
Yeah.
And that's it.
You want to know what the weirdest thing is? Even before
What?
this was announced, there was I suggested the idea of having a sixth ranger based on an amethyst. So it would honestly be hilarious if Chase ended up being our sixth Senshi. He ended up being purple.
Yeah. Anyway.
Also, Scotty, I had to.
Oh yeah.
What are you playing?
No, check the grinder. You can blame me for originally finding that. Anyway, moving on.
Moving around along like Flutter does. Who wants to cover this next bit of
Yeah.
news?
What are you doing since you're a friend to all children?
Alright. So, earlier in the month, Arrow Films, a UK film distributor, announced that they have plans to bring the Gamera franchise to the UK on home video for the first time. According to an article in Neo magazine, the films will be released in a Blu-ray box set, which includes every film from Gamera the Giant Monster, which was released in 1965, to Gamera the Brave, which was released in 2006. Furthermore, the Heisei trilogy will be released in new 4K masters. Release info for the box set is currently unavailable, and we will update you once it is available. So, this is actually a pretty nice way of celebrating Gamera's 55th anniversary. Anyway.
Oh crap! I realized I forgot to change the slide. My bad. Anyway.
Whoops.
All right. Who wants to go next?
You know, the irony is, I technically should take this next one, considering what I used to be before I officially joined.
Ah.
No. Read part of the title for the Sentai in particular. What was the role that I used to have before I officially?
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead then, Hiiro.
All right. So apparently, Maya Uchida, the actress that played
Hiroyo?
I can't say her fucking name.
Hiroyo Hakase.
Thank you. I could not have said that. And voiced Aoi-ten and Hikoni Sentai Akiba Ranger. Yeah, for anyone who didn't know, before I officially had the podcaster role, I kind of had a Hikoni podcaster role. So that's the joke here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Joke.
She has been cast in the live action Watakoi, Love is Hard for
Watakoi. Yeah.
Whatever. For Otaku film. She will appear in a stage performance as herself. As herself.
No, as herself. She will appear in a stage performance as herself.
I was about to say, because that was something like, wait, she's appearing as But no, the film will be released on February 7th. Oh, look, a week before Valentine's Day. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there. There we go. That's
Anyway.
that one at least.
Yeah, who wants to take this next one?
The J drama for more Toku actors showing up in J dramas.
Yeah. Hiiro, you can take this one since you haven't taken an article yet.
I mean, that makes the most sense. So.
Sounds like someone's getting tired.
I'll have you know, I'm perfectly fine. I just need coffee.
Ah.
That's until we start hearing. That's until the streak continues.
Gokai brew and brew so brew. Melt. Dekostan homeroom J-drama. Kato Suna Nuki Mada blah blah blah. Pair J-drama. Is it just called Homeroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yamada stars as the J-drama's protagonist Rintaro Aida, who's a handsome popular teacher who just happens to also be a pervert and stalker.
What?
Lovely.
That's what the character description said.
Also, this.
So, Joe Gibson's a
Oh,
stalker,
yeah.
while Melt is a school book club president by the name of Takeru Yahage. They are both two actors that played Blue Senshi.
Well, the
And
casting has acknowledged that.
Yeah, and being Suna's senior, Yamada said that there'll be a friendly relationship between the two. Well, there's going to have to be since apparently Gokai Blue is playing a stalker. We also have Tsukuyomi in this as and Nana Shitori. I'm probably going to guess this is the character Gokai Blue is stalking. And we'll premiere on Japanese and January. Japanese. Hiiro, you've given it to me. January 23rd on MBS.
Yeah.
So we've got two Blue Century, blah blah blah, J drama, blah blah blah.
I mean, that's the worst part is it's not technically wrong because it's just ugh.
Yeah, also, the meme I just posted.
Okay, can we focus?
Yeah.
Fair enough. One more thing before we continue.
Oh. What? Oh dear lord. God damn it, Dino.
I had to! It's two Blue Senshi!
Oh, God damn it!
Well, there goes this episode getting copyright striked.
Oh, please. We've done it plenty of times before.
I'm too afraid now, considering if YouTube starts doing, oh, you played 1 second of a song, strike.
Look, let's not be overly paranoid about this, okay? Moving on.
I'm always overly paranoid. I'm Scottish.
Anyway, now we gotta bring down the mood a bit.
Ugly.
Go ahead.
What I'm supposed to do this?
I mean, anyone can do it.
Not it.
Not
I'll
that.
go ahead. I'll go ahead and do it and cover this.
Right.
So on December 18th, Ryo Hayami, the actor that played Keisuke Jin, or Connor X, suffered a heart attack.
Ew.
Hayami, aged 70, appeared to have collapsed in his home after taking a nap after his daily workout. He stated that the pain increased. He suffered back pain and crawled on all fours with his face on his bed. He was sweating profusely but was immobile and wasn't immediately able to call an ambulance. The symptoms started to fade after half an hour but returned 2 hours later. He tried to call an ambulance but wasn't able to press the dial pad on his phone. He thought that it was the final moments of his life. Then he went into another room and asked someone to call an ambulance for him. He made a blog post on January 5th. He was told that he made a blog post on January 5th. He was told that he suffered a massive heart attack, and his doctor told him that 99% of the blood vessels right side of his heart were clogged.
Ooh.
He posted all of this information after being well rested while in the hospital because he knew that fans would be concerned and wanted to update them on his current condition. Us at the Toku Roundup wish him a speedy recovery.
You better get better.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least he's fine now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh boy.
next.
Here, you can take this one.
All right. So here's Hiiro Umemura, whatever, however that's said. I don't really care because it's not really the biggest problem to
It
worry
doesn't
about.
matter what his name is.
Yeah, the actor that played Dai or Green Flash and the first Captain Chevalier, whatever. And Chosei. Damn, I really can't speak today. Chosei, god damn it. Flashman and GQ Sentai 5-Man has been announced as a guest at Ryu Matsuri in Brazil alongside Walter Jones. The event is currently happening until the 20th of Billion 4 of the Ryu Central Convention and Event Theater.
Event Center, yeah.
Well, the center, I mean, but whatever. I don't care.
Anyway. Now then, moving on, we've got, oh god damn it, more J-drama shit, seriously?
Well, this is a movie actually.
It's still technically a J-drama in the end.
Yep.
DL, you can take this one.
Fine, since I know no one else will. So, how many of you guys have wanted to see Ikari from Lootpat team up with Sogo from Gio?
Me.
I guess.
Well, too bad. You're getting this shit instead. And they have been cast in the live-action film Kiss Me, Not Him as Nozomu Nanashima, who is described as a bad boy who is prone to teasing, and Hayato Hinomiya, who is described as a cute tsundere first year. The film will be released on July 10th.
Whoa.
What the fuck did I come back to?
Another J-drama.
Next!
So, another J-drama. So what does Beat J Stack have to do with this?
God damn it.
Anyway. Kyoryu, you can take this next one.
Sure, I'm familiar with the Ucho Keiji series. So, for those who may have gone interested in Charivan after his Next Generation movie, we'd be happy to know that his original series is finally getting subbed.
Yeah.
No, it has been subbed.
Well, it's getting subbed. Yeah.
Metallic fan subs have started their next fan sub project, that being the second Metal Hero series, Charivan, which is a direct sequel to Gavance, which follows basically the main hero was saved by Gavan in his show, then sent off to get trained to be a space sheriff. Wibbly wobbly. And his partner, who is known as Den Iga, and his partner Lily, as they deal with the threat of the Mado Space Crime Syndicate. Yeah, another crime syndicate. Woo! The series will be released in 4 batches, which include 10 episodes each, as well as the 5th and final batch includes the final 11 episodes. So far, the first batch includes the first 10 episodes and is the only batch available.
It's nice
I will say with Sharivan though that it did improve on some things from Gavan, but then again, nobody could top Ken Joba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Flutter's pussy is never going to stop crying.
Anyway.
Okay.
Alright. Jeez, we have so much fucking J-drama shit. Seriously, Annie.
This is a video game, actually.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's different.
Okay.
And anyway, who wants to cover this?
Hiiro, you can do.
There's a lot of different stuff here. All right.
Yeah.
All right. The website for the full motion video game Death Come True has announced that Chihiro Yamamoto, or Toba Laiha in Jeed, and some other places that I'm not going to mention because of a certain ninja Sentai that I don't like at all.
Yeah.
And a Bugster from and the Giri the Chambara Bugster from Dr. Pac-Man vs. X and Ghost.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Seriously, how the hell did Leftovers end up with a woman like that?
I don't know. But she has been cast as Nene Kurishima. And
I'm convinced she drugged him.
No, he drugged her.
No. Okay. Hey, my headcanon is she was dropped on her head as a child. Oh, and in order to get that stupid kid, she drugged Leftovers.
Oh my god.
Hey,
all right.
You got a better explanation?
I just don't want to think about it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Anyway.
Fair enough. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, she's been cast as Nene Kurishima, who is an eccentric, an eccentric girl who just happens to be staying at the hotel where the murderous armor of the game is playing out. Who is a psychopathic murder enthusiast who's a self-styled fan of the main characters. The main character, a serial killer, Makoto Karaki. Okay.
Yeah.
Other actors that casted into the game include Kanata Hengo or Armin in the live-action Attack on movie. I'm sorry, but that movie is absolute garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. He has been cast as Makoto Kiraki, Chiaki Kuriyama, or Go Yubari in Kill Bill Volume 1 has been done as Akane Shachimura, and a police investigator who wakes up in the same hotel as practically everybody else.
Well, she specifically wakes Koto.
Yeah, but still, everyone ends up in there, so whatever.
Right.
Win Morisaki. What's this? Win? What?
Yeah.
Okay. Dango Inamoto in Double, and Daito in Ready Player and Daito in Ready Player 1 as Nozumu Kuji, a young and talented investigator and voice actor Yuki Kaji, Aaron in Attack on Titan, Issei in DxD, and Clement in X and Y, and Speedo Sound Sonic and
Speedo Sound Sonic, yeah.
As the hotel concierge.
I know Sonic. He's the one that got his balls destroyed.
Yeah. The game will be released later in the year. Dude, Lord, there's fucking more. Come on. There's more? There's more J-drama bullshit coming up? Jesus!
This is another movie.
Doesn't
Make it any
change
better.
anything!
Anyway. DL, you can take this one considering who's starring in the movie.
Oh, right, this guy. A live-action Whisper of the Heart sequel has been announced. Sony Pictures has announced the Studio Ghibli film Whisper of the Heart will receive a live-action sequel, which takes place 10 years after the manga story, with the main characters now being adults. Shizuku Tsukishima will be played by Ainara Seino. And her childhood friend Seiji Amasawa will be played by Horimatsu Uzaka, who you will know for playing the 18th head of the Shiba clan, Takaru Shiba, aka Shinga Red motherfuckers.
Yep.
The film will be released on September 18th.
Yeah. I'll take this next one, considering who it involves.
Oh my god, there's a pun in here. There's actually a pun in this part.
I'll
On
take
New
the one
Year's
after this
Eve-
one.
What?
I'll take the one after this one since it's Ultraman related.
Yeah. On New Year's Eve, J Group AAA announced that they will go on hiatus. The announcement was made due to the fact that the day before, the group's leader, Naoya Urata, announced that he would be leaving the group. This hiatus was decided upon amongst the group in 2016 due to the fact that every member of the group is in their 30s. When the decision was made, the group had decided to stop all related activities and go their separate ways this year. Before the hiatus officially starts, however, they will release a new best of album titled AAA 15th Anniversary All Time Best. Thanks a lot. Well, but spelled AAA in the AAA name.
That's
Which
why
includes-
I'm saying there's a pun there.
Oh, yeah. Which includes 57 songs and will be released on February 19th. Finally, the group will go on a live Dome tour in November and December titled AAA Dome Tour 2020. For Toku fans, they're best known for performing the theme song for Kamen Rider Den-O, Climax Jump, and Shuta Sueyoshi performed the theme song for Geo over Quartzer with Issa from Da Pump. From Da Pump, yeah. Anyway.
So essentially what they're doing is they're taking time to recharge their batteries.
Basically.
Yeah.
For lack of a better term, yes.
Do you guys not even realize the joke that I made?
Yes,
Yes.
I know the joke you
Yes.
That's why I went A.
Anyway.
And I'll take the last one after Scotty takes the one above the one I'm gonna take then.
So, Ace and X are getting Blu-rays next. Harry Mill Creek, you think you can make them available in the UK?
You wanna make them available everywhere just so that way you don't gotta worry about it, you know. That would be
Those
good.
being Ace and X as well as X the movie. Ace is a weird series because in the beginning it's two people that make up the Ultra, but we won't get into that. We just mentioned X earlier with voice actor.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The regular Blu-ray will be released for Ace at $39.98, while the Steelbook is $49.98. While the Blu-ray box for X is $39.98, whereas the movie can be purchased individually for $19.98.
And they will be released on April 21st. The Blu-ray for X will be released on April 21st, while the Blu-ray for Ace will be released on May 12th.
Actually, someone else take the next one because I need to go do something real quick, so I'll be right back.
All right.
Congratulations, buddy. You volunteered tribute.
All right. On January 2nd, legendary Toku writer Shozo Uehara who worked on shows such as Ultra 7, The Return of Ultraman, Jack. He meets Sentai Go Ranger, Jakka Dengekitai, Taiyo Sentai Sun Vulcan, Denshi Sentai Denji Man, the first 5 Metal Hero series, Commander Black, and Shoriki Sentai O Ranger. Passed away at 82 due to liver cancer. Us at the Toku Roundup give our condolences to his friends and family.
Yeah, this guy did a lot of the greats. And now,
Oh yeah.
a moment of silence. Rest in peace. Anyway, so what next? Oh, we've got some toy news. I'm taking this.
Go ahead.
And the next one.
Go ahead.
So, for those of you who aren't aware, where this year will be Zero's what is it, 20th anniversary? 10th anniversary.
Yeah. 10th.
And they have decided to unveil a new line of Ultraman figures titled Ultrasound figures. No, these are not used for women. Don't ask. Anyway, the first two figures in the new toy line are, of course, our boy Zero and his arch nemesis Belial. The main feature of the line that gives it its name is the buttons on the back of the figure. Here is that when pressed, produce some lines dialogue, a grand total of 8. The figures both stand at 290 millimeters tall. The figure for Zero is priced at 4,000 yen or $36.31, whereas the figure for Bailey is priced at 4,500 yen or $40.85. But wait, there's more.
Oh yeah.
Of course, it wouldn't be Zero's 10th anniversary unless we got a re-release of his Henshin item, that being the Zero Eye. Which, as you all know, made its debut in Hero Revenge of Baleo, which you should totally watch the riff for that. And we did here on the Roundup, by the way, # cheap plug. Actually, no joke, our riff of that movie is actually our highest viewed video.
What was that? I think I was in that one, wasn't I?
I think it was, yeah. But it can force be used in 2 modes: the Zero Eye mode and the Gun mode. In the Zero Eye mode, you press the top button in order to transform into Zero, and you fold the item to switch it into Gun mode by pressing the trigger lights and sounds play. It is priced at 2,800 yen or $25.42 and was released on January 25th. Yeah.
So I was gonna point this out earlier, but does anyone want to look at the thing for letting for the next one coming up? Flutter, you forgot to put what else. You forgot to put this is as well as something. Say what it is though.
Oh.
Oh, Flora Botching must be a Dan Anderson Y. Anyway, so who wants to take this?
I guess I just gotta wait till Flutter's done typing it out.
Professionalism! We're swimming in it!
Totally!
Give him a minute, I just realised the time. I might need to head to bed for work in the morning.
That's fine.
Alright.
That's cool. To bed.
Okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know my time back was short, but guess what? I'll leave you on a little cliffhanger.
And that cliffhanger is...
That's the point. It's a
Discuss
cliffhanger.
amongst yourselves. You are a pirate.
Alright. Here we go. That's at least enough information for me to go off of, at least. That's good enough. Well, they have finally revealed the images for the missing fourth Lightning Collection figure for Wave 4, because if you've kept up with the Lightning Collection figure packs, they never have 3. They usually have at least 4, at the very least. If not, maybe I think wasn't there one that had more than 4. I'm not sure, but I think there might have been. Oh well, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't really care. I know it's at least 4.
Mm-hmm.
But the missing collection, the fourth missing figure for Wave 4, that being MMPR Yellow. I'm pretty sure it's the original.
It is. It's Trini.
It's the original. Yeah, it's Trini. It's the original Yellow.
It is. It is, and it's based on, and the head sculpt is based on the late Stewie Chang.
Yeah. Which that being Yellow, which comes with being the original Yellow Trini, which comes with the blade blaster and a power dagger. It also comes with a you can take like the helmet off. You can take the helmet head off and put the actual like Trini's head on there.
Yeah,
and I have to say,
like all the other Lightning Collection figures.
And also, I have to say this: holy crap, they nailed that head sculpt.
I know, right?
Goddamn.
Easily the best civilian head sculpt we've had in the Legacy line, hands.
Oh yeah.
Lightning Collection line, hands down. Because the problem with the other actor is it feels like they're off in some way or another. But this one, the dimensions are just right.
Oh yeah.
Right, it looks like she just leapt off the screen.
Oh yeah. But the figure itself is priced at $21.40 and will be released in spring, which, considering it's a Lightning Collection figure, and they put massive amounts of details into most of these, damn, that's a decent price.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the figure, it'll be released sometime in spring. Not sure exactly when, but there will probably be a small update about that. We'll probably update you about that a little bit later about when it's fully getting released.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and DL, I didn't intend for this, but look at the one I took and then look what's next. I unintentionally was setting up for a joke for the next one.
Ha!
I didn't intend all that at all.
Actually, you want to help me out with the next one? One Hiiro, since you seem like you have a punchline ready for this.
All right, just give me a second to think about it, because I unintentionally was setting up for something. I just got to fully think of the joke for like a second. All right, I think I got something.
All right. Now then, next up, we have a new figure art revealed in.
Huh? What? Wait? Huh?
What the hell? What? Wait, what?
Something? Is there supposed to be something there? Like?
Yeah. Wait. Hang on. There's a note here. You're not supposed to know about this form. God damn it!
Hold on. Let me pull back the curtain.
There we go.
Damn it! I should have gotten actual like curtain pulling fucking sound effect for that too. God damn it!
Oh well.
Yeah. Well, now I know for the next time if this ever happens again.
Yep. Yeah. But it's a figure arts Geo Trinity, and yes, I know we're using the image of the Rider Kick figure. We don't have official images on this thing yet.
No.
And so, bear with us, people.
Damn it, Dio. The joke that you made there, I should have fucking actually put that on the slide. Damn it.
We'll know next time. Anyway.
Yeah.
Deal, you can also take this next one considering who it.
Hold on. I'll do something again.
Anyway, but yeah. Yeah, we got Zetsugo Geo Trinity revealed. We don't have any details currently, but we'll update you as soon as they become available.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we got Pre and Bandai news, and we start with my boy Decade. Anyway, we have the Decade Archives Neo Card Archives
Decade.
Neo reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Bandai revealed a box set of Kamen Rider cards known as the Kamen Rider Decade Card Archives Neo. So, the set includes a total of 161 cards, and the set is divided up into 128 normal cards, 13 change cards, 20 holographic final Kamen Rider cards, as well as a card binder to contain the included cards. The Kamen Rider cards that are included are Decade, Kuga, Kiva, Double Geo, the Showa Riders, and Skull. The final Kamen Rider cards cover every final form in the Heisei era. The form Rider cards include Kuga Dragon, Kiva, Doga. The final form Rider cards include Deca Driver, W.
Double, and et cetera, et cetera. Yeah.
The cards
So
are
now
measured at 77 millimeters here's by 12 millimeters here's. But due to their scale, the cards are not compatible with any version of the Deca Driver or DN Driver.
They're way too big.
The current binder is measured at 33 millimeters by 270 millimeters. Here's by 47 millimeters. The normal cards are made of PVC. Change cards are made of PET, which is a form of polyethylene. The holographic cards are made of paper. The card binder fastener is made of iron, and the 4 pocket binders are made from
polypropylene.
Yeah.
The set is priced at 12,100 yen, or $109.85 with tax, and will be shipped in March. Honestly, people, unless you are a die-hard Decade fan, don't bother with this shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, considering how it's coming with like basically all the form cards from
it even comes with the. Go ahead.
What movie? No, seriously, what movie was it again? The one with it was a huge Sentai Rider team up.
Oh.
Superior Tyson?
You know which one? I think it was that one. That's the one where the Showa cards started becoming a thing.
Oh yeah.
Which, for coming for every card from Ichigo straight to, I think, actually, pretty much everything. So it's not terrible. It's not a terrible price. So.
Yeah. Hell, this box set even comes with a card for the Rekka Daizanto.
Look. Let me just say this right now. Now, I am not diminishing the coolness factor of all the cards you get. However, I have full range to complain about the fact that these cards, that mind you, some of them in here have never been given official card to be used in any version of the Deca Driver or DN Driver are being included here.
The thing that bothers me about it, though, is that the fact that they're making the cards bigger to intentionally fuck you over.
Yeah, that's honestly perplexing. Like, why would you do that? What's the purpose of making them so big? Cosplay? Well, that can't be right, because then it'll be inaccurate.
Because I'm pretty sure the cards for the cosplay size of the cards are the exact same size as the cards from the show anyways. Like, they're the same size.
Yeah.
So. Whatever.
This is very confusing. Next!
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll take this.
Next. Yeah.
So, Premium Bandai has revealed the Kaito Sentai Loop vs. Keisat Sentai Pod Memorial Plush Set, which includes plushies of the civilian forms for Kairi, Keiichiro, and Noel, and the set includes the first commercialized release of him in his Phantom Thief outfit, and are based on their outfits worn in episode 49 of the series, and the tags for each plush comes with a printed message from their respective actor and their signatures. The set is priced at 7,150 yen or $64.91 and will ship in May.
Oh boy.
And now we get to fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Lord, now we get to the running joke that just won't die.
Oh, just one article, and then after the next two, it continues.
Yeah, but it just doesn't die.
There's two more. There's three more non-fashion related articles. Then we'll be done. All right.
But Premium Bandai has revealed the newest items in the Flutter fashion line, thus being a T-shirt and bracelet themed around. Nada, why'd you have to go? Why? Why Nada?
You're
Why
telling
did
me
the t-shirt
Premium Bandai!
All right, but the charm part of the bracelet is designed with the symbol of the tribe and is made of brass plating. The gem is purple, obviously.
Purple Swarovski, yeah.
It's still purple though, so whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's measured at the bracelet is measured at 19 centimeters and the charm is measured at 25 by 16 millimeters. The front of the shirt themed around Nada features Gaisork's helmet and the symbol for the Riso tribe under it, while the back of the t-shirt features the Riso symbol and the words "What the fuck?" Which is Nada's roll call when he was part of the team.
Yeah, El Caballero Indomable. Indomable. Yeah, El Caballero Indomable.
Which was obviously the Indomitable Knight in Spanish. I was not going to be able to read that, so that's why I just decided to say, yeah, that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the bracelet is priced at 800 yen, or practically $80. You might as well just, I mean, it's $79.89, but you might as well just say it's $80. While the shirt is priced at 3,300 yen, or the same thing, but $30, it's $29.96, and both items will ship in March.
Deal, you can take this next one.
Right. Now then, for those of you who are fans of Thai, you're gonna be pissed. It's because we have, on one hand, we have figure art for Usumen Taiga Tristrium. The foreign accident when Taiga uses the tri blade. Well, it is very nicely put together and such like that. Figure stands at 150 millimeters tall, comes with a Taiga tri-blade, layer, plates and color timer, the works. It is, of course, surprise, a Tamashu exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
It's priced at 7,150 yen, or $64.91, and it will ship in June.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
I'll take this one.
Alright.
Premium Bandai has revealed the next entry into the Ultimate Aluminum Premium sets for Ultraman. However, this set is the first to focus entirely on the villains from a series. More specifically, Dark Tiga and Kyrie Lloyd from Ultraman Tiga. Both figures come with LED units, which light up the chest and eye. They both stand at 130 millimeters tall. The set is priced at 5,000 yen, or $45.39, and will ship in May.
Oh boy, I just scrolled down a little bit, and if you weren't sick of my voice before, you'll be sick of it real soon. I gotta read like 4 things.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Okay, here we go. Here comes the first of 4. Alright, so Premium Bandai has revealed a series of jackets based on the uniforms from Ultraman Tiga, Dyna, Gaia, and Cosmos. Oh, and by the way, that image that I used for the slide that I used for that slide there, that was actually the main thumbnail picture for the article that I found.
Oh, nice.
The jackets that are available in the fashion line is the Guts jacket from Tiga, the Super Guts jacket from Dyna, the Zig jacket from Gaia. Dyna, then Gaia, yeah. And the Team Eyes jacket from Cosmos. Every jacket is made of synthetic leather, and is lined with 100% polyester. They are priced at $269.62 with tax each, and will ship in May. I mean, considering what they're made out of,
or 29,700 yen.
Yeah, but considering what they're made out of, and them being like straight up cosplay jackets, basically, that's not a terrible price.
No.
Okay, here comes the next one. So, do you remember a while back with the Kiva shirts that came out as a collaboration?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think this is like the second time they're doing not that exact. I don't know if it's the exact same collaboration, the exact same company.
It's not.
It's still another collaboration though.
Yeah.
And in collaboration with a Japanese wrestler and Kamen fan Hiroshi Tanahashi and surf company Real
B voice.
It's just you try to read it as a whole thing. It's like, huh?
Right.
Which is a surfing brand that was established out of respect for surfing legend Buffalo
Keaulana.
Yeah,
Keaulana. Yeah.
Yeah, Pretty Bit has revealed the series about clothing. The first item is a black hoodie with the front being designed with that logo, while the 01 in the logo is replacing the O and the I respectively in the logo for the company. And Hiroshi Tanahashi in high fly flow in red, surrounded by the words "Go Ace." Hold on. Surrounded by in a half red, half yellow triangle, while the back of the hoodie has 01's helmet with Hiroshi Tanahashi and Real B voice in toll. I guess I mean yes. Circling it with 01's logo, jump to the sky, turns into a rider kick, and Kamen 01 print. The left sleeve has Water Warrior printed on it. Jesus Christ, that was a lot just on the fucking sweatshirt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hoodie, but still. All right, next are two T-shirts that have the same design as the hoodie and come in black and navy. Finally, is the Heisei Kamen Rider / X Hiroshi Tanahashi. The T-shirt, the basic, just that. As just the same thing as the collaboration thing, just as with the Heisei instead of the whole Kamen Rider thing in general.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a gray T-shirt. The front of the shirt has the Real B Voice logo in black and magenta. Oh, finally, someone said magenta, not pink. Fucking thank God.
Pink you deny, magenta.
Yes. All right, as well as the Heisei Kamen Rider across the Hiroshi Tanahashi, while the back has all 20 Heisei Kamen Rider symbols over Go Ace and Tanahashi's name in black and magenta bullet symbols, which are also in black and magenta. The hoodie is priced at 9,500 yen or $86.24 with tax, and the shirts are priced at 4,200 yen or $38.13 with tax each. All items will ship in February. That's only 2 of them, people. There's still 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, thank God, this one's actually a lot shorter. Oh, thank God. Okay. Well, if you didn't want rings for cross build, well, too bad. You're getting them anyways. So, okay. Premium Bed has revealed a pair of rings designed after the visor motifs for a Kamen Rider cross build. They are made of silver 925, and the rings are priced at 11,000 yen or $99.86 each, and will ship in April. And if you didn't actually know this, those rings are actually technically 2 different rings.
Yeah, you can actually take
You
them.
can wear them as 2 separate rings.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool, because it's like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And for the final one.
Wait, hold on. What's that? Hero, I think I hear your wall running away from you. You was old thinking I'm going to get Hero to buy these for me.
Even though these have nothing to do with fashion, really, but
yeah, but the rings, DL.
Yeah.
There's kind of a. I'm not gonna say it on recording because I don't want to give what my plan would potentially be with them. But I'm not. It's just gonna be something like way in the future kind of thing. But like just in case.
You really think I'm stupid? But I know exactly what you do with these dum-dum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not saying this out. I'm gonna actually talk about it outside of the thing. I'm not gonna talk about it in here right now.
Right. Anyway, moving. Anyway, is that all?
Well, there's one more that I still have to go over. There's the folding fans, but even though it's not a fashion related item, it's still an accessory, so it counts. All right. So, do you remember those in episode 1701 where they reigned in where Arto and Izu reigned in the New Year?
Yeah.
Well, we're getting those folding fans from Premium Bandai. They either come in black and white, or they either come in black, white, or black, not black and white. Don't confuse it. It's just white or black, and are made of bamboo and polyester and measure about 21 centimeters long. So, it's basically around the size of a normal folding fan. That's all I'm gonna say. They are priced at 2,200 yen or $19.97, or just say $20 each with tax each. That's why I'm saying $20 each.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll ship in April.
I'll take this last one. Premium Bandai has revealed a set of Chodo Heroes for the Netflix Ultraman anime. The set includes figures of Ultraman, Seven, and Ace, as well as a set of expansion parts that includes effect parts and weapons for each figure. They are made of ABS and PVC, or /PVC, and are measured at 100 millimeters by 40 millimeters. The set is priced at 4,400 yen, or basically $40, so $39.94 tax, and will ship in April.
Yeah.
There we go.
But now we've gone over or that.
Don't mind what I'm doing out here. This is just me filling so.
Superhero time!
All right.
Starts now.
Yeah, it's superhero time, and we're covering coming out 01, episode 17, titled "I'm the Only President and Common Rider."
Mm-hmm.
Clever callback to the first episode title.
Oh, and by the way,
Yeah.
With the way since we're doing since we're obviously doing 2 episodes because we skipped a week before. Do you know technically the titles for those 2 episodes actually make like almost a sentence there?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, it does. Anyway, so for those who don't remember last, Zaya basically decided I had to spoil the whole Christmas by basically making Inky and Intelligence look bad, and basically at a press conference and says we're going to plan to buy out. Zaya Enterprise is planning to buy out the whole damn company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're doing I think it was called
TOB.
TOB.
Yeah.
Total buyout.
Yep.
Anyway, but we started the episode with Izu, who and Naruto ringing in the new year.
Oh,
Because of course.
kind of funny that I just brought that up earlier.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. However, Zaya, Enterprise has decided to step up their game since they now have a new toy to promote. The Zaya Spect, which is
Yeah.
which is basically the common equivalent to Google Glass.
Yeah.
Basically.
And if you say it's not, you are a fucking liar.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
And
Mm-hmm.
you are lying to me.
Guy decides to have to decides to have a to meet up with Naruto again and basically explain what his motives are. He believes that humans will surpass human gear, and thus is focusing on human evolution rather than on human gears evolving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, he proposes a wager to Naruto, a competition,
Of sorts.
and with 7 rounds. One human specializes in the use of the Zayas spec, and one human gear, both of them specializing in using one specific category, will compete one another. If Naruto wins, the buyout stops. But if he loses, it keeps going.
Yeah.
And the first bit of competition is what's it called again?
Ikebana.
We'll just call it flower arranging.
Yeah, it's just flower. It's honestly just,
Yeah.
for lack of a better term, it's just flower arranging. That's all it really is.
Yeah. But Naruto recruits the human here Sakuyo Ichiren, who specializes in flora and fauna, to basically be part of the competition. And she actually learns about Ikebana since, well, she doesn't know it.
Yeah.
Plot point for later. Anyway.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Gaia recruits Rentaro Tachibana, who is a well-known and experienced flower ranger. Hell, his whole family has a freaking legacy of that. To compete against and Sakuyo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting. When do we cut over to Fu interrogating Horobi again?
I don't remember. I know it happened in this episode.
Yeah, I screw it. We'll just bring it up here. Anyway, at one point, Fua decides to interrogate Horobi, who basically is tied to a chair and basically leaves in a straitjacket.
Oh, and by the way, they must have done a really bad job of fucking repairing Horobi, because every time he talks, every few words, his voice changes for a few seconds.
Yeah, it sounds a little robotic. Which honestly, I kind of like it. It makes him seem even less human than he already was.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Anyway, moving and on, but basically, Fu was trying to interrogate Horobi to find out if there are any other members of BetsuboGeneri.net lurking around, given the whole thing, given the fact that last episode we had Magia show up again.
Mm-hmm.
So
more specifically, more specifically, the categorization. These Magia are the Arc Magia.
And the thing is, these ones do not need Zetsume Risers or the Zetsume Rise keys to go berserk.
Nope,
Mm-hmm.
they just need to well, it'll be explained what happens later.
We'll get to that, but yeah, Horobi he feigns ignorance, and for now, but he does reveal something involving what he's learned. That being that he's that from what he has learned, humans are some of the most dangerous creatures.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so now it's time for the flower arrangement competition. And,
Yep.
And surprisingly, it goes well at first.
Oh yeah.
However, once it's time for the judging, Rentaro actually manages to beat Sakuyo due to apparently her putting a stray flower in her arrangement. Plot point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a plot point that'll actually be brought up in more detail in a little bit.
Yeah. But anyway, Sakuyo loses is the competition. And however, she feels that what she's learned about Ikebana says that it's supposed to reflect the human's heart. And well, from what she's seeing with Rento's, even though it does look nice, that if that's what his heart looks like, it's rather ugly. And well, he does not take that lightly, as he then shoves her to the ground.
Yeah.
And now we should probably explain something about the arc magia. So here's the thing. In order for them to activate, something has to set them off. For these ones to be set off, all it requires is a sign of negative human interaction and done to them, and then they go crazy and berserk.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And well, the same happens with Sakuyo. Of course, Aruto tries to fight her since she turns to the Onkyo Magia. Yeah, but that's when Guy decides to make his move.
Yep.
As he has been preparing for this day. As he yields the Via 1000 driver.
Yep.
A driver that uses a Zetsume Rise key and a Prog Rise key.
Mm-hmm.
Thus using the amazing Coccyx and shit, I'm trying to remember the other one.
Yeah, I can't really remember the other key's name.
Hang on. I got the wiki up. Give me a moment to see here. Here we go. Awakening Arsino.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Arsino, yeah.
It still works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thus he becomes the mighty common and rider or Thouser. And gentlemen, I have to use 2 clips real quick.
Oh,
All right.
I know where this is going.
No, I'm not using.
I know where part of it's going.
No, you don't.
Sure about that?
Yeah. Firstly, dear God, it's beautiful.
Okay, I knew that was coming.
And next, okay, I know he's technically a baddie, but this has to be said. Oh my God, he's so goddamn cool!
Yeah.
Oh my God, that suit looks gorgeous!
Yeah. It does.
Gold and black is one thing, but then he highlighted with some nice silver and some purple highlights. Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And we see that as Thouser, her guy is quite a formidable opponent. And as he
Oh, definitely.
easily mops the floor with Aruto. Oh, and once the Onkyo Magia tries to spoil his fun, he then reveals the mighty King Razai, being the Thousand Jacker. Seriously, look at the general shape of that thing. It looks like the fucking King Rouser.
It does.
Yeah.
Anyway, regardless, the Thousand Jacker is nothing to laugh at. As the first slashes away the Onkyo Magia, and then attacks Aruto with it, and then he reveals that this thing has a little bit of a special gimmick. See, the tip of it is based on a syringe, and basically what guy can do is by pointing it at a rider and pulling the ring at the bottom, the plunger. He can actually extract the power of a rider or his progress animal.
Uh-huh.
And thus he uses Flying Falcon. Thus extracts Flying Falcon from Aruto. Oh, remember, he got that back from Jin after he was destroyed last episode. But he uses it to completely destroy the Onkyo Magia with the jacking break. Right.
Yep.
Wherein essentially he creates a golden version of the progress animal and basically sends it at his opponent.
Right.
However, he's still not done showing how awesome he is, as he then and activates the Thousand Destruction on the Thousand Driver.
Yep.
Which is essentially a powerful rider kick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I also no. Go ahead.
Wherein first he delivers a flying kick with his right foot while covered in gold energy. Gold and purple energy, and then followed by a series of aerial attacks that alternate legs.
Yeah.
Yep.
I also like how both of the attacks have the names in English, in contrast to the fact that all Valkyrie, that all the other riders have had their attacks be in katakana.
Yeah. Also,
Not to mention the fact that I don't know, he basically copyrights those attack names.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Through
That's the thing. Every attack and every finisher and transformation from Thouser is followed by either one of two things: presented by Zaya or Zaya Enterprise.
Yeah.
Which, though, although it's good that it does that, you're gonna realize very quickly it is going to wear on you fast.
Honestly, I kind of find it charming. He's so blatant at promoting his company. He does it with his freaking finishers.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, though, while I'm okay with him doing it, it's just that the frequency of how often it happens. Like every 5 seconds, you'll hear something Zaya related.
Oh, that was nice.
But
okay, guy, we get it. You got a big ego. Move on.
But yeah. So yeah, after her that Aruto, of course, goes off to make sure that Sakuyo is repaired and such. Meanwhile, we also see that a mysterious this figure here is wandering around with a hood and cloak. Though what's even more unsettling is the fact that they have stolen one of Zaya's progress keys, the crushing buffalo progress key to be precise.
Yeah.
And that ends the episode.
Yep.
Oh, this was pretty good. I'll admit, a pretty damn solid introduction fight for Thouser.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, I like that they're focusing on the human side of things and things more than the human gear aspect. Since I'll be honest, that was kind of getting old.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And also, I like the fact that we had a interrogation scene with Fua when Horobi.
Oh yeah.
Horobi.
Mhm.
He had it was good that Fua was not too stubborn and has to try and scrap him, but realize he probably has information, so I'm going to try and get it out of him. Even though he fails,
Mhm.
Yeah.
still A for effort.
He still
Yeah.
tried.
I give this B plus.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Next up, we have we have Kamen Rider 01 episode 18. This is my floristry.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we open and with our ensuring that Sakuyo's has been repaired and backed up, and also
Oh yeah.
that
Mhm.
no longer will he have to borrow Rofu with assault grips and satellite Zaya. I Isaiah essentially made another one for him to use,
Uh huh.
which is good. It ensures that Fu won't be that at one point Shining Assault Hopper and Assault Wolf will be able to fight alongside each other at one point.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Anyway, so Sakura says apologizes for the whole thing involving the flower arrangement and competition and her failing it. But also
Yeah.
said for her not to worry about it. However, that's when she reveals the bombshell.
Mhm.
Rentaro, he is a fucking cheater.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah, it turns out the asshole was paranoid of losing into Sakuyo, so he intentionally sabotaged her floral arrangement by giving her bad advice, and then turning around and agreeing with the judges when she was called out for it. Right.
Oh,
And the best
Mhm.
part is,
asshole.
since she is a human gear, it means she has that shit hit recorded. Oh, and also another
Mhm.
thing
Hell yeah.
is there is an upside to the Arc Magia. That being that these ones because they're not corrupted or hacked, it means their data can be backed up and they want to start from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they of course confront Rentaro and call his ass out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's when something surprising happens. Guy
Yep.
chimes in and surprisingly berates Rentaro for his cheating, and basically demands the competition be done over for her, so it's a fair game. Yeah, that's the weird thing with Guy. He has this weird sense of honor or to him. He wants to crush Heen intelligence, but he wants to do it fairly.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how Vegeta wants to defeat Goku or whatever.
Yeah, kind
Yeah.
We also learned that Guy used to actually be friends with Koronosuke.
Mm.
Hey, and well, we actually learn what his age is. It's that being 45.
Dear Lord.
Uh-huh. After Guy himself says that his age is eternally
He says, like, my age is eternally 24. Then Izu just kind of looks at him and says, he's 45.
And that kind of pisses him off, and then he leaves.
Yeah.
Also, another thing is, Guy is cracking down on Rentaro by a lot. He's basically saying that that if he fails his entire company and such will go down the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
And well, that's when he starts to get a little pissed off at Sakuyo.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
However, it doesn't pay off until much later when the actual competition happens.
Mhm.
And wherein before that, he's confronted by the same figure in the cloak and hood. And this figure gives them not only a new belt, but the crushing buffalo low progress key.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And when he shows up to the competition, he kind of goes crazy. That's where he reveals the new belt, the Raid Riser.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And honestly, I kind of like the Raid Riser a little bit more.
Mhm.
Or mostly for the sounds. I like the fact that it has like unique sound effects and goes through part of the jingle for the progress key.
Oh, yeah.
Even includes the speech thing. Cool.
Mhm.
And also, okay, a little bit of a spoiler warning since we haven't seen the next episode, but I have to say right now, I enjoy the Raiders a bit more in terms of design than the Magia.
Oh, yeah. I have seen the episode, though, and the suit. Oh, God. The suit for the next key. Oh, my God. Oh, it's amazing looking.
I know, right?
Oh.
But yeah, Rentaro goes berserk and tries to attack Sakuyo. And well, of course, Guy intervenes to stop it. While Aruto tries to reason with the raider because well, it's not like Magia, it's human.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And but well, Guy says as screw it, he's a beast now. We should just let's kill his ass.
Dear Lord.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I forgot. There was a bit where Fua tried to confront Yua.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically Fua confronts Yua because someone had to repaired Horobi, and given what he knows about Yua, he suspects it's her. Because she did mention that there will come a day where I might betray you.
Right. One of
However,
the earlier
before we
episodes.
can get an awesome one-on-one fight between these two, Guy steps in to spoil the fun.
Mhm.
And he changes into Thouser, and actually manages to do quite well against Fua, easily overpowering him with another jacking break using the
Yeah.
wolf progress animal against him.
Yeah.
However, Fua is not going to take that standing down, so he goes Assault Wolf.
Yes.
And at first, it seems like he's actually putting a good dent in Guy. Or not.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out this thing's stronger or more durable than frickin' an adamantium. Jesus.
Yeah.
But yeah. And that's when to add insult to injury, Guy finishes him off with 1,000 destruction. But this one's a bit different. This time, he's Fua went to the air and then leaps above him before stomping down on his chest with both of his legs, basically embedding him into the ground.
Yeah.
Ow.
Ooh,
Ow.
Jesus. And
Yeah.
then to rub even more salt in the wound, he then decides to call Fua instead of a wolf, a lost puppy. Ooh.
Which that made me laugh just for the simple fact that it was just so hilarious. He's like, I don't think you're a wolf. I think you're more of a puppy.
Yeah, when it comes to insult, I believe this man said it best.
Hey, Ulti.
Hi.
Hello.
For that one.
Hang on, let me play it again since the audience didn't quite hear it. Let's try it again.
So, yeah, Ryu Soldier, I had hopes, but I'd rather take Geo Ranger over you. And that's not a bash against entire show. I actually like Geo Ranger. Geo Ranger is actually kind of freaking cool and underrated.
Anyway, let's try that again.
Let's actually try this time.
Yeah, one more time with feeling. Yeah, when it comes
And
to
magic.
Gonna need a sensu for that one.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so back to the Buffalo Raider fight. Guy reveals that he can go a step further when it comes to the use of the Thousand Jacker.
So he could go further beyond.
Oh my god.
God damn it. Not only can he steal a progress animal, but he can power up with a progress ice key, and unleash the 1,000 break.
Yep.
And while using this, he completely destroys the Buffalo Raider, though thankfully it doesn't kill Rentaro.
And I believe that the key that he used was the Lightning
Hornet, yeah.
But the thing is, with him getting his hands on the key, even though they didn't show us her handing over the key to Guy, it's still implied that he at one point just took it from her or asked her for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Guy basically suggests after all that they basically postpone the competition. Again.
Yeah, for now.
But,
Mm-hmm.
however, that's when Sakuyo basically Lee says to as to Retro that she owes what he was able to do in the competition to him. Because plot twist, the data that she learned about when it comes to doing ikebana, she learned it from the Tachibana household.
Yep.
Yeah. And the only reason that she called his work ugly was after the whole thing involving him cheating.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And well, now the two who seem to be on good terms. Heck,
For now.
even well, no, not really, because when the competition is rescheduled, even though Sakuyo does lose again, they both seem to not really be too mad about it, and seem more like they're glad one another did their best.
Mm-hmm.
And meanwhile, Guy basically says for Yua to make sure that none of his other progress keys end up getting stolen. Spoilers, they will.
That works out real well.
We end the episode with back with Fua interrogating Horobi again. Only now he has more of a better question to ask, because he knows that the raid riders most likely are work of MetsuboJinrai.net. Now here's the deal. So remember back when Ikazuchi debuted, and how Fua mentioned the idea of there being one member two more members of MetsuboJinrai.net, referencing the words Rai and Bo. Well, remember, we did see Rai in the form of Ikazuchi, and now we've met Bo.
At least from what we know so far.
It clearly is her. And yes, it's a her. Yes, we actually have a female member of MetsuboJinrai.net. The gasp.
The gasp. Yeah, also Flutter resisting urge to make Shira reference.
Oh god. Yeah, I know why. It's because of Bo. Yeah, character in the series, I know. Anyway.
But yeah, he teases he basically teases with who was that their final member Bo is now out and about.
Whose actual name is Naki.
Yeah, Naki, that's what it was. Thank you.
Yeah.
And that basically ends the episode. This was not only just as good as the last one, but even better.
Oh yeah.
I liked the idea of the raiders, or I like the idea of basically making the humans the victims, instead of the Huma gears.
Yeah.
And again, I love the design of the raiders. They look so. The designs for them so far are much better than the Magia. Yeah, they seem much more diverse and unique.
Yep.
I give it straight A.
Yeah.
A for effort.
Yeah. But I get the feeling that we're forgetting about something else we're supposed to cover with superhero time. No, that's probably nothing. Anyway, but we move on from superhero time. Time to discuss something else, and that is Our weekly plugin, and this week's plugin is one Doomerang 3. I'm familiar with this guy's work for a little while, and originally this was supposed to be a PSA to help him out because, long story short, people, his account got hacked, and most of his subscribers basically stolen from him. At first, it seemed like YouTube was going to do nothing, but then I checked back a few days ago, and basically the channel was gonzo. He has made.
Well, fuck.
No. The hack.
That's a
one.
good thing. Yeah, the hack.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
the hacked one, not the good one, hon. The hacked one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's currently made a new one, and honest. And what he's mostly known for doing comic dubs. He's specifically stuff for Sonic. He's done a few for the Waves of Change story arc, which basically featured a bunch of underwater Mobians and a surprise appearance by fucking Chaos from Sonic Adventure 1.
Wow.
But also he did a comic dub of one of the last story arcs from Sonic Universe, that being the breakout storyline. This was a storyline that basically focused on Scourge in prison, and it basically about how him arranging him and a bunch of his old, and well, actually arranged by his technically ex-girlfriend, kind of. It's weird, but essentially, she arranged is a breakout with him and a few other recurring baddies from the Archie Sonic comics.
Yeah.
It's honestly pretty good, though. The bad thing is this happened before the Super Genesis wave, which basically rebooted everything. And there was, of course, the fact that Archie lost the rights to use Scourge thanks to blockchain penders. So that storyline was essentially abandoned. But he does a lot of great work, and I'm hoping that he does some new content as well, and soon.
Yeah.
Soon after uploading his old backlog.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, check him out if you're a fan of Sonic Archie comics, and especially if you're a fan of Scourge. He does a great job of voicing the character. Anyway, but yeah, moving on from that, we got something else to cover, that being the weekly topic.
Yep.
And this week is crappy Power Ranger video games. Now, before we begin, let's be fair here. Just because the game is difficult or such does not make it crappy.
Right.
You were judging it on many other things. With that said, let's start with one of the first terrible games, the Kamen Rider, the Power Rangers Zeo video game for PC.
Oh God.
Yeah, this thing is bad. I've seen the gameplay videos of it, and oof, it's bad because not only is it a terrible side-scrolling beat-em-up,
Mhm.
but the main thing is you have to collect shards of Zeo crystals that have been shattered throughout the level.
That's dumb.
And yes, you have to collect all of them.
Wow.
Is dumb.
And you want to know how many are scattered throughout the whole level?
Too many.
How many?
100.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah.
Hello? Excuse me?
That's too many.
But it gets worse, believe it or not. So here's the thing. You can play as the Gold Ranger, but you have to first save him in a future level. And not only that, for some reason he's called the... hang on. Let me bring up the Ranger Wiki real quick, since... hang on. Power Rangers... Zeo video game. Let's see here. Ranger Wiki. Here we go. And it's called Power Rangers versus the Machine Empire. Anyway. Here we go. For some sort of reason, they decided to call the Gold Ranger the Zeo Jet Gold Ranger.
What?
No, I'm not kidding.
Excuse me, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Also, another problem with this is, so you know how Mortal Kombat and Batman Forever did that thing where they basically tried to make photorealistic, sort of models and such.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh,
They did that with the
fuck.
boss.
Oh,
They
no.
did that with the boss battles when it comes to the monsters.
Oh God.
However,
Oh, no.
here's the weird thing: the first boss is
Yeah.
actually against a monster that they never fought in Zeo.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
that being Barak, the American equivalent to Barakop, or no, Bara Police.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so you know how I flubbed his name? Apparently Barakop is his name in the game.
Well then.
Wow, how
Okay.
incredibly uncreative.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Here's the weird thing. Though. Oh, Bara Police's suit parts would eventually go on to be used to make Electro Tramp, right? That's the monster that the Ninja Turtles fought in their crossover episode with the Space Rangers. And not only that, his left arm component would be used for one of the mute orgs.
Oh, that's ironic considering you're bringing up the orgs. Considering the game I'm going to bring up.
Yeah. Also, the thing that we used to make Electro Tramp was a recolored body from Verox and the head of Bada Police.
Nice.
Wow.
Neat.
Also, another thing is, not only did they not bother getting any of the cast from the series to voice their characters,
Yeah.
but in many cases, all of the sound effects sound nothing at all like the characters they're supposed to.
Of course.
Of course, that makes the most sense because, duh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Now then, moving on from that.
Oh God, there's an equally as terrible one.
Which is?
Since you brought up the term orgs, well, do you remember the Wild Force game for GBA?
I never played that game, thankfully.
Oh, you can collect some of the power. You can collect some of the crystals for the for the animals, but one thing, you don't get all of them.
What?
I completely forgot when I was voicing the Game Boy game. How did I forget that?
And two, do you want to know what the Megazord stages look like?
What?
Utter shit.
Oh dear God!
Yep. Oh.
Oh,
And
dear
that's-
God in heaven.
Oh, and that's
What the
not all.
fuck is that?
There's more. Oh, there's more. Do you want to know what the ranger? You want to know what the civilian ranger form ones look like?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah, it's shitty looking. But you can play as the other rangers, but they look practically the same.
Wow.
Wow!
So basically, what you're looking at is a game that, in lack of a better term, should look good, but looks like utter shit.
What the fuck? I can barely see his fucking face or hers. Either way.
You want to know what the
Yeah.
worst? You want to know what the worst thing is? The
What?
Cow Ranger game was better than this shit.
Oh yeah.
Wait, there's one more thing. There's actually one more thing. I actually just discovered a screenshot of what one of the cutscenes looked like.
Good.
From a twin.
Stop! Make it stop!
Ah. Alfie, I'm gonna have to turn you down.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Anyway.
Okay, sorry.
And that's most of it. That's pretty much all of it.
Now,
Oh god, I think I might have another one.
Okay. So,
Oh Jesus.
since you mentioned Wild Force, let's talk about Time Force.
Damn it, that's the game I was gonna bring up.
Now, here's the thing. What Time Force had two different games. One on GBA, one on console, the PlayStation to be precise.
Yeah.
And to be fair, they did try with this one. They honestly did try, because they actually went to the extra effort of getting everyone from the main cast to voice the characters. So we have Jason Font, Michael Capone, Kevin Kleinberg, Aaron Cahill, Deborah Estelle L. Phillips, Dan Southward, Ian Sedal, Vernon Wells, K. Sheldon, Eddie Frierson, and of course Neil Kaplan.
Alright, I got a new one for after you're done with this one. I got a new one that I looked up.
The game kind of makes a boo-boo.
Oh god.
In the credits, they call Aaron. They do not really spell Aaron's name correctly. They pronounce, instead of putting and it's being spelled Aaron and Cahill, it's pronounced Aaron Chill.
Oh.
I mean, it's bad, but it's bad. But that's only one flub out of like.
I know. It's just
Yeah.
look. You went to the effort of hiring these actors. The least you could do is get their freaking names right.
Oh yeah, you could, but at least overall, it doesn't look. The game doesn't look too bad from what I saw. So
it's all right. Though some of the bosses are a little bit. It's uninspired.
Oh, you want to speak about terrible looking bosses in a terrible looking game? Can't believe no one brought this one. No one bought this pile of dog shit up. You know, the Right Speed Rescue game on the N64.
Oh, that thing.
Jesus Christ.
That game's notorious. Because we're trying to mention ones that aren't really as well known. Like ones that did not cover.
Oh, I'm still gonna bring it up. I'm still gonna fucking bring this shit up because it's terrible, and everyone needs to know about this shit.
Absolutely. But still, so the thing is with Time Force, or this console game, is it's basically it's a collectathon beat 'em up. You basically have to collect time artifacts, hidden within each level, all within the designated time limit. Yes.
Okay, there we go.
And you're gonna have to get really good at looking for these things, because you have to collect all 7 of them if you wanna play as the Quantum Ranger.
Wow.
Of course.
Oh.
Yeah.
And yeah. So now that we're done talking about that, we can go back to the Lightspeed Rescue game for the N64. Well, it did have one on the PlayStation, but like the thing is, the Ranger stages, dear Lord, and
yeah.
the thing is though, you see the stage that has the Silver Ranger's mech sitting there.
Yeah.
That's not the only. That's not the only camera angle you get.
Oh, really?
You start to get close to the monster, and you get forced into a kind of weird pseudo first person mode.
Okay.
Like a
But
random ass question.
what?
This just came to me as we're talking about games. Is there an actual reason that the PS2 and the DS version of Power Rangers Super Legends have like different plot setups for story mode?
I
really,
don't
no.
really know that. But though honestly, I will say the DS version is honestly better in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Agree. I will say one thing about the DS version though, the flyer levels. Fuck those levels. I hated those.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I hated them
But
too.
going back to Lightspeed Rescue here now. The thing was though is that if the boss in question stepped even a few inches away from you, you would keep basically going between the first person and third person view constantly.
Wow.
Wow, that sucks.
Oh, and there's
Wow.
another thing. There's also
Oh,
the
good
driving
God.
sections. You forget about those?
Jesus.
And there's also a section for because since Green's little Zord was different than everybody else's. Oh, do you remember Superman 64?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, guess what? That's a thing in this game too.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
So my
Oh
May.
fuck.
Oh, and by the way, I also found one of the cutscenes looks like from this as well, thanks to another person from Twitch, and they look just as terrible as you think they would.
Oh.
Comic book panels? The hell?
Yep. And I'm pretty sure, considering the way the game's set up with the map being so large, you probably have to do a lot of shit to Actually, I don't even know if you can play as the Quantum Ranger in this. I'm not even sure.
Titanium Ranger.
Okay, there are several things wrong with this image. One, comic style. The fuck. Two, the art on that comic panel. The fuck.
Oh, just to show you guys, this is what the pseudo first person thing kind of looks like.
Oh, Jesus.
Ugh.
Give it away! Oh my god!
Anyway, another bad Power Rangers game is the Power Rangers SPD video game for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Did I say video game? I meant minigame collection.
Ah.
There are racing levels, where you pilot the different Delta runners. There's a targeting game in the vein of Space Invaders. And a racing level involving Rick, and of course Megazord battle levels.
Ah.
Of course.
Not really much to say about that one. So let's talk about another one. This one really grinds my gears.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay.
There is a light in the distance.
Oh, the
Oh.
Dino Thunder game.
Oh yes.
I have heard stories about this game.
So this game has a few things going against it. Firstly, strike one is that it of course does not bring back any of the cast members to voice their respective characters.
Bruh.
Wow.
Nope.
The voice actors would have probably said, "Go fuck yourselves."
Mhm.
Oh god! I just looked up one of the games, and as soon as you're done with this one, oh god. Ooh.
Anyway.
So that's one thing. Another thing is thing is that unlike other, question: Are you one of those people who've been saying, "Oh, I'm tired of playing as Ranger. I want to play as the Zords"? Well, you get your wish. Bad news: the gameplay is crappy, and you don't get to play as any of the Rangers.
Of course.
Wait. So you mean to tell me that the game is only Zord fights?
Yep.
Basically, yeah.
Wow.
What kind of bullshit is this?
Okay. So you don't talk about that one, DL, or do you got anything else to bring up on it?
Not quite done.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
So the thing is, it's basically one of those sandbox games where you not only beat opponents, but you have collectibles.
Mhm.
But now you do actually get Megazord battles,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and they're complete shit. Let me see if I can find.
Oh, are we talking as bad as Lightspeed Rescue one?
Let me just see if I can find it. Not quite, but close.
Oh God.
Here is the model
no.
of the Thundersaurus Megazord.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh dear fuck.
Oh my God.
What is that?
That's disgusting.
Now,
What is that?
That's the Thundersaurus Megazord.
No.
Bullshit.
That is not the Fundasaurus Megazord. That is the Dollar Store bootleg version. That is not the fucking Megazord.
Anyway,
continuing. Going on. You do unlock other Zords as you progress through the game. Demetra Zords, such
course.
like that. And you actually do get to
Yeah.
use the other her combinations.
Of course.
One problem though.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Very few boss fights. You actually have very few if any boss fights. Right? And yes, one of them is against Zeltrax, and the model is pretty damn crappy. He doesn't even move.
Show us.
wow.
What's it look like?
Hang on, let me see if I can see here. Video game. Let's see here. Zeltrax. Let's see here. Come on, where are you? Where are you, bastard?
You having fun there, hon?
Yes.
Good.
Okay, this is a little bit of a blurry image, but
That's fine. As long as it shows it, it's fine.
Doesn't really show his face, but it gives you a general idea of what the model looks like.
Oh my God, that's great. Duh.
Okay, let's see what this fucker looks like. And what the fuck?
Ah.
Yeah. Also, another problem.
Are you sure this is the actual Power Rangers Xenophonier and not a dollar store bootleg you stumbled upon?
Nope, this is legit. This is real. This was actually
Oh
licensed.
god.
Hence by Disney.
Oh God.
Disney, why? Disney, how?
Because they hate
Disney,
Power
why?
Rangers. Or are you forgetting
Apparently.
this?
I guess.
Anyway, but the final nail in the coffin that really grinds my gears, especially, you do not get to play as any of the White Ranger Zords. No Dragozord.
No, that's bull.
Lord. I don't know if the Dino if the Stegazord shows up, but no Dino Stegazord, none of that. And before you say, oh, it wasn't out at the time. Oh yeah? Explain to me why the hell the GBA version had the White Ranger playable.
I'm gonna say is this: Abari Killer is shaking his head in heaven at you right now.
Okay.
From what I'm looking on the wiki, apparently I don't know if this is. I think this might be in the game, the PlayStation 2 version, but there's actually some unlockables in this.
Oh.
Weirdly enough, You can unlock Zords from Wild Force and Ninja Storm.
Why?
Huh?
Huh.
Why?
Kind of ironic that you bring up Ninja Storm, considering the game I'm going to bring up next.
I don't know why. Just go with it.
Okay, but so why are the Ninja Storm and
Don't ask. Don't ask, hon. Just don't ask. Okay. So moving on from the Dino Thunder one, well, just by looking at the Ninja Storm box art, you would think, okay, it looks, half decent, right?
Yeah.
Well, it had a PC release too, and I think the image that I'm posting
no, I've heard
now,
about this one.
the one that I'm posting now, I think is from the PC release, and look at how shitty the fight looks.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait. Hold on.
That's an image. I think that's an image from the Hurricane game.
But still, it does not look good.
Well, here's the thing, Hiiro. You are sort of right. Ninja Storm did have a PC game.
Oh yeah.
Only the thing is, what you showed, it makes it look like a master. It makes what you showed makes what I'm about to show you from the actual PC game will make what you've shown look like a goddamn masterpiece.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm scared now.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
There's no real gameplay per se with this thing. But you wanna know what there is?
Oh boy.
Mini-game collection!
Oh.
No.
I believe the image that I'm going to be showing.
Oh.
The image that I'm going to be showing now, I believe, is from the GBA port, and well.
Hang on.
That's even worse.
How do you feel about 2.5D?
Hold it. Let me finish posting all the pictures.
All right.
Only that EXE stopped working. Only the EXE tells this game to go fuck itself.
Oh, so how do you feel about 2.5D? As soon as he's done.
Oh Jesus.
I'm different to it. Why?
Well, look at that.
Oh dear God!
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck! Give it away!
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Kill it with fire!
Like, oh, but the thing was though is that speaking of Time Force from earlier, at one point they actually did re-release the Ninja Storm game as a 2-pack with the Time Force game. So I mean, there's that, but it's still not good looking.
Yeah.
No, it's not. And then we have some of the Neo Saban games. We'll be saving the especially bad ones for last. We'll start with the Megaforce video game.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna go with a samurai game, to be perfectly honest.
That one will come last.
Oh, I'm bringing.
Because I have a confession to make.
Shoot.
I owned the samurai game on DS, and I played all 10 fucking levels.
Why?
I don't know. Okay, I was a kid and I was bored.
Okay, honey. I'll give the fact that you like torturing yourself with bad fanfics and stuff on Instagram, but why did you do that?
This is me as a kid, where I wasn't aware. I didn't really have the internet back then.
Actually, DL, you can bring up the samurai one because there is another game for samurai, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be saving those two games for last. I want to cover the two Neo Saban ones.
Yeah, fuck. Fuck.
Oh.
The hell was that?
Echo.
Echo.
These headphones died.
Or the headphones just stacked it up.
All right.
Yeah.
So here's the deal with the Megaforce video game. As surprise, it is a side-scrolling rolling beat 'em up. One problem though. First off, it is a reskin of the Japanese exclusive Juden Sentai Kyoryuja game on the Gaborincho video game.
Yep.
Oh, but believe it or not, it gets worse.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Not only while they did get back some right voice actors. They were not able to get back any of the cast from the series to voice any of the cast in Megaforce. Though we have a pretty interesting voice cast, to be fair. Here, we have Johnny Young Bosch voicing Megaforce Red.
Yeah.
Bryce Pappenbrook voicing Megaforce Black.
Holy fuck.
And Richard Epcar voicing Robo Knight.
Yeah.
Why is this actually making me think that Megaforce could have been good if they would have actually, gotten the proper cast?
Yeah, here's the thing. While the video game, while the voice cast are pretty good, and I'll admit they did a good job. They did a good job. Good on them. The problem comes from the gameplay, and it's pretty repetitive. And honestly, the Megazord battles are some of the worst.
Oh yeah.
Here's the deal. Not only do you move incredibly slow, but there is little to no strategy in any of these fights. It's a goddamn war of attrition.
Oh god.
And also, there's another thing.
Oh no.
You only have the option of playing as 3 Megazords.
Yep.
The Gosei Grand Megazord, Gosei Great Megazord, and shit, I forgot what the third one was.
The original one, Gosei Grand. I think it was fuck, I can't even remember what it is actually.
Grand Gosei Great Megazord?
I think? Oh, you talking about the one where they're combined?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the Grand. Yeah, it was the Grand Ghost. Yeah, pretty much just Grand Growth.
Yeah.
Grand or whatever.
So here's the deal. While they did get 3D models and such, the presentation is pretty abysmal since they just used stock images of the Rangers and monsters, and it's just standard text. While it is voiced and such, it's not really that impressive.
Nope.
To make matters even worse, the final boss is essentially just which is supposedly the Vrak Megazord. It is essentially just the Gosei Great Megazord, with a black coating over it.
Oh god.
Not a black repaint, black coating.
So it's just a darker color of the original Megazord.
Yep.
That's it. Oh.
Oh, believe it or not, it gets even worse. After you've beaten the game, there are secret bosses that you can fight.
Yeah.
One problem. It's the same goddamn bosses you already fought!
Oh, dear Lord.
Just at a higher difficulty.
Oh, Lord.
Yep.
Believe it or not, the third Megaforce game was even worse. So
yeah, if you want to bring up this one, then I'll bring up both the Samurai games. Then, if you want to bring up this one, then I'll talk about those two then.
Well, I want to bring up one of the Samurai games.
Okay, I'll bring up the worst of the two. I'll bring up the Super Samurai one.
Ooh, all right. Okay. So here's the thing with Super Megaforce game. While while there was a large amount of Rangers to play as most of them were
Go
voiced by the
real
same
quick.
guy. Surprise, surprise, that none of them were voiced by their respective actors or actresses. And even more so, the gameplay is a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Oh, it is not only worse than that, the boss fights are laughable. Granted, the video that we saw involved leveled up variations of these Rangers. But I'm sorry, even if leveled up max, it should not be this fucking easy to defeat the boss. Hell,
No.
the worst part is Argus is the boss before Vicar or Damaris is harder than the final two bosses.
Yeah.
And also, another thing, the boss fight with Vicar is a complete joke, because he essentially just runs around like a pussy and drops bombs where he runs away from.
Yep.
And then comes the Megazord battles. Oh, good lord, the Megazord battles.
Are you still on the Super Mega Force one?
Yeah. If you thought the ones in Megaforce were bad, these are just an embarrassment. And so here's the deal. You don't really hit your opponent. You don't really attack your opponent more as you just fire energy beams at them from a long distance and then deflect the beams back at them.
Oh god.
You have one special attack you can use to do some extra damage. And what's even worse is that there are a grand total of only two Megazords that you can play as in the game. The standard Megaforce Megazord and Gojujin. Yes, I know I'm not saying the Q-Rex. I refuse to acknowledge that thing as the fucking Q-Rex.
I mean...
So, but now here's the worst part is, you can't access any of the other forms of the Megazord. At all. And even more so, they got the bloody finisher for the Megazord wrong.
Oh god.
Instead of the yeah.
I'm waiting for the image to load before I can.
That is the finisher from the Lightspeed / Go-Go 5 tribute. We do not see the Starburst attack at all. However, the thing is, you can actually unlock one extra Megazord in the game, and it's actually not that bad of a bonus. The original MPR Megazord, and the final boss is actually Lord Zed. What the hell he's doing here? No idea. Yeah, just go with it.
Yeah.
However, one problem is that so here's the thing. You know how with the Megaforce cast they constantly have them shout their attack names?
Oh god.
They
do it
did
here,
that
don't
with the MMPR Megazord. For the forehead beam, they called it Go. Mega Beam.
Oh god. What the fuck?
And for the finisher, Go Power Slash.
Yeah.
Oh god, what the fuck?
Yeah. Though weirdly enough, a certain Power Rangers alumni is part of the voice cast for this. One Tony Oliver.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saba.
Oh, cool.
But, yeah. Oh, and also one more thing when it comes to, the voice acting. The voice actor that they got for Silver.
Oh boy.
He is really bad with the delivery.
Oh,
Mhm.
Like his delivery is so fucking flat. It's honestly it's facepalm worthy. Now then, Hero, go ahead and talk about the.
I thought you were gonna bring up the samurai one first.
Oh, fair enough. So, credit where credit is due. They did try back when Samurai was around to give it a proper video game for the Wii.
Yeah.
And to be fair, at first it's not that bad. And honestly, I like the idea of them using the motion controls to have you basically sort of create the symbols using the shell. That's honestly not that bad of a gameplay.
Yeah. Not terrible.
Yeah.
Okay with that.
And also credit where credit is due. They actually bothered to get back all the voice cast from Samurai.
Nice.
Right.
Mhm.
Everyone, even the villains, are in here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Here. And I've checked. All the stuff in there is new recorded audio.
Yeah.
There is some stock audio here and there, and also I will knock off
course.
points for one thing with Samurai: the fact that he uses bloody FMV sequences.
Yeah.
Unless you're the Wild Force or the Hurricaneer game for PlayStation, you should never have to resort to FMV sequences ever.
No.
Yeah. Never.
Now here's the thing: while the on-ground gameplay is somewhat fun, if a little bit repetitive at times,
Mhm.
the Megazord gameplay is even worse.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Rhythm mini game.
Oh no.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a rhythm mini game.
Wait. Oh God.
Now the weird thing is, this is supposed to be based on the show, so there are several monsters and such and scenes recreated from the show.
Of course.
Though weirdly enough, the final boss is Decker.
What?
Yeah, not Xander for some
Yeah.
reason. Then again,
Okay.
this is based in the first half, so technically Decker was the final boss of the first half, so I
Kinda,
guess it
yeah.
makes sense?
I
Whatever.
guess. Well, yeah, whatever.
Anyway, so
Mm.
they had a somewhat decent, and if bad in certain areas, Samurai game for consoles. And then they tried again, and with Super Samurai. Hero, take it away.
So question, how do you feel about motion controls? No, not those kind of motion controls, literal motion controls.
Yeah.
That's what the entirety of that game is. That's what the entirety of that game is.
Uh-huh.
And not just that. Oh, I could get past it if it was, just for the fight parts. No. Guess what? They have timed missions too.
Wait, what? I didn't even know that!
Oh.
Well then.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They had those.
Wow.
And guess what? I'm pretty sure you had to do this while doing motion controls. Literal motion controls.
God.
Oh dear God in heaven.
The one saving grace of this game is I'm pretty sure there wasn't any Megazord fights. Thank God.
Let me check.
At least from what I'm finding so far, I don't see anything.
Let me see here. Let's see here.
Oh God, I think there were.
Hang
God,
on,
there
hang on.
were.
I'm checking.
Wait.
Oh, yes, there were. Oh, there are, in fact. There were, Hero. There were. And you want to know what the worst part is?
There is motion controls too.
No, not just that, Hero. Hang on.
Oh God.
First person.
Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah, that. Ugh.
That causes me physical pain. And the worst part about it is, yeah, it's still full body motion controls. So get ready for every motion you do to be read wrong.
Yeah.
Because because last time I checked, the Kinect in particular was notorious for every motion you do for it to either read it wrong or not even read it at all.
Yep. However,
Oh.
we will give the game credit for one thing.
Mhm.
That being that it bothered to include Lauren.
Oh yeah, it bothered to include her, but that doesn't make the game any better.
I know. I'm just saying. Hey, let's be fair. Usually in Samurai, Lauren gets the shaft. Phrasing.
Yeah. She gets the shaft and not in the good way.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, is that to go on back to Kinect a little bit, the Kinect also had another little notorious little feature. It spied on people.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the Kinect, it spied on people.
I thought that was just a joke.
Nope, that was legit.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
How about the soccer moms had a field day with that?
Oh hell yeah, they would have had fun with that.
Yeah.
Then again, it's for the Kinect. Did we expect anything less than crap?
Not really, no.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot about this last one until Ulti mentioned it. Yeah, let's talk about Power Rangers Mega Battle.
Okay, let me pull this up myself because so I can get some images.
Now, to be fair, the concept was not that bad.
Yeah.
No. A beat 'em up based on the original MMP, or with some unique art styles. That's cool.
Yeah.
And honestly, that is the one thing I will defend with Mega Battle. The art style looks very nice. I love how unique it is.
Oh yeah.
Is it? Every design from it looks really good in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
And like I'm trying to see if I can find a good one here. Where are you, Zed?
Wow.
Oh god.
Let's see here. Ah, bingo! Here we are. Behold, the mighty Lord Zed.
Oh my God.
Oh my, I can't take him seriously. He looks like a fucking Chad.
Honestly, it doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, but like, he looks nothing like Zed. Nothing.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, it's better design than they gave Rita.
Oh yeah, Rita looks nothing like what she's supposed to at all. She looks like Maleficent on drugs.
I Maleficent.
On drugs.
Duh.
But that's where essentially where the praising stops. But at that point, from then on with it, the rest of the game was practically rushed because they wanted to have something out before the new movie came out. Well, new in air quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good movie came out.
Yeah. Also, great job not including DLC. He that ties into the movie, you idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you couldn't have at least used the suits from the movie, but no.
I'm not even mad that he didn't include the suits from the movie. I'm just saying they could have done it as DLC, but no. Let's just not. Though to be fair,
Let's just not do that at all.
Though to be fair, I give them credit for some of the DLC they did include, like they included included Rocky, Adam, Aisha, Isha, Cat, and the White Ranger.
Mhm.
Oh dear God! I looked at an image of the Megazord fight. Oh dear God!
Yeah.
Oh
Quick time
Ugh.
event.
God!
Oh! You think that's bad? Before you can get to that, there is a section that you have to do with the Megazord in tank mode.
So the one thing I will give it is fucking.
Wow.
Look at the image of Goldar up there.
Yeah.
He looks like he's trying to take a shit.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh my God!
Yeah, but to be fair, they did include a large variety. You have MMPR monsters in here. Here you got Turban and Shell, Hatchosaurus, Horus, King Sphinx. Even got some Tangas, as in versions of Nasty Night. I just grunts to fight.
Oh nice.
Yeah.
Hell, you even fight against the evil Green Ranger.
Oh,
Mhm.
sweet.
And while you also get to fight against Lord Zed, you also get to fight against Serpentera too.
Ah.
Oh God!
Though, ooh,
Oh no!
ooh.
It looks bad, doesn't it?
Oh.
I'm sorry, but that's not Serpentera.
According to the game, it is.
That's not Serpentera. That is a dollar store knockoff on drugs, Serpentera.
But yeah. Not only is there very little content and the story mode is very short,
Mhm.
but it's also very buggy.
Mm-hmm.
Many cases where it will sometimes freeze and there will be the audio glitches.
Wow.
Oh, and not just that, but the you remember the going back a little bit to one previously. Since that Ninja Storm one was released on the PC, right?
Mhm.
It was released for early PCs. Do you know what that would mean for the game in some cases?
What?
Prone to crashing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot one more thing when it comes to this game. So here's the deal. This game does actually have multiplayer. You can actually, you and about 3 other friends can get together,
Yeah.
and kick Zed and Rita's Keisters.
Mm-hmm.
One problem though.
Oh God.
This game, when it has so many players, is prone to slow down.
In a modern game. I mean, that was primarily a problem during in the SNES era.
Oh God.
Also, one more thing I will knock them for is, here's the deal. So you know how with Samurai, they actually bothered to get back the voice cast, the actors to voice the roles in the game?
I think they did that with Super Samurai as well, I believe.
Yeah. But here's the deal. While you do hear the original voices from these characters in the game, it is clearly stock audio.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, and another thing, the story mode cutscenes, little to no voice acting in them.
Yep.
Well.
And honestly, this baffles me. Some of these actors I can understand you can't get them back, but you really couldn't have called up Raul Axelrod and asked him to record a few lines of Zed?
Like, you could have asked them to at least just record a few new lines now.
Yeah.
But no.
Also, as far as I know, you can only play as the basic Megazord.
Oh god.
No Mega Dragons and Zord, no Dragozord fighting mode. You just get the bare basic Dino Megazord.
Oh
Yep.
god.
Even though they could have obviously included the White Tiger Zord or the Dragon Zord, and I don't know, since they're already including them, how about the fucking Ninjetti Zords?
Yeah.
But no, that'd be too much work.
Honestly, people, if you want to play a game where it's fun, to play as the Megazord, go play the shit, I'm trying to remember it. Here we go. Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Fighting Edition.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. That had, I think, I'm pretty sure that had most, if not all of them up to that point.
Yeah,
I think.
You've got the Thunder Megazord. Well, not quite all of them. The original Megazord and the Dragozord, they're nowhere in here, but you get the Thunder Megazord, the Mega Tiger Zord.
Don't worry about the noise. I'm pulling something out of a drawer.
The Shogun Megazord. The Ninja Megazord. And not only that, you could actually play some of the monsters.
Nice.
You got to play as Lip Syncer and Silverhorns, but you could also play as Goldar and Lord Zed, and as an unlockable Ivan Ooze.
Ooh.
Though I've heard
Nice.
Ivan Ooze is kind of broken.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot. That's back before they tried to make tiers and stuff like that. They just decided to make Ivan Ooze the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this honestly, Lee is a way more fun game as and the developer later developed a different fighting game with giant robots.
Hmm?
Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam Endless Duel, or Gundam Wing Endless Duel.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where it's essentially a fighting game, where it's a Gundam fighting game. Only this time it's all the mechs from Gundam Wing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And yes, Epion is included, though you do have to unlock him, and from what I've seen, he is a bitch to beat. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed that they haven't decided to give a digital release to some of these old PR games, especially Fighting Edition.
Yeah.
Well, actually, if I'm trying to boot up. I'm trying to get something booted up right now so I can check it. But they did make a Sega Genesis Classic, like the thing that I have in my room right now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Sega Genesis Mini.
I think it's on there. I'm not sure though. That's why I'm trying to get it. That's why I'm trying to get batteries in one of my controllers for it, so I can see.
Let me see. I'm trying to see. I'm not sure if it was on the.
That's why I'm trying to boot. That's why I'm trying to get it up so I can check it.
I don't think it was on the Genesis, dude. Looks like it was only on the SNES. There were probably some other Power Ranger games released for the Sega Genesis, but Fighting Edition was not one of them.
Hold on, I think one of my controllers with the batteries in it is on my bed. I just gotta find it first.
Yeah, what have we learned here, children? We've learned plenty. Mostly the fact that PR has a lot of crappy video games. But to be fair, there are some good ones.
Oh yeah.
Some I recommend are Power Rangers Super for the DS, yes, and the console if you're really that much of a diehard fan. And there's of course course, or some of the old school MMPR games. And there's there's the most recent one, Battle for the Grid.
Of course.
And of course, the one you can get on your phone right now.
Alright.
Power Rangers Legacy Wars.
Alright, honey.
But yeah.
Okay, there we go.
But yeah, overall, people don't bother with the games that most of the games we've mentioned, and go play some of the good ones.
Yeah.
There are good Power Ranger or fighting games. There are good Power Ranger video games. There really are.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there are a few of them that are, well, kind of shite.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, DL. It's not on there.
Yeah.
I had a feeling. Shame.
But let me check this because I have a game. I have a Power Rangers game on me, so I need to see if it's what I'm thinking it is. Hold on. It's just gonna take me a minute because it has to boot up the game, obviously, because it's a mini, so obviously it's not gonna know how to do that anymore.
Oh dear God in heaven!
What?
Apparently, there was a Power Rangers game released on the Power Rangers Generations DVD.
Oh.
Now here's the thing: this only came out in the UK. But honestly, when I show you this, you're gonna be grateful it never made it here to the US. This is Power Rangers Rocket Storm.
There we go.
It is essentially a basic shoot 'em up game, and where you essentially control other Rangers, with some providing backup. And the cutscene for this makes stuff.
That guy's getting there.
Alright.
God damn it! This makes stuff you'd find on Newgrounds look professional by comparison.
You know, since you got me thinking about it, I fucking pulled out my the mini just so I could fucking play the old Power Rangers game on the Genesis.
But yeah, you see in the grinder?
That looks terrible. Is that supposed to be based on a season or something?
MMPR to be precise.
That don't look like MMPR. I'm sorry, but that don't look like MMPR at all.
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh my fucking ass here, Jesus Christ.
And another one I recommend and you play Power Rangers All Stars.
Oh.
Alright. It's essentially it's honestly a pretty interesting in game. It's basically what you do is you control a team of Rangers that basically are fighting enemies throughout the level. So it's sort of like a beat 'em up kind of except it's more not quite. Now each Ranger has a special ability that you can tap their icon on to unleash a sort of special skill. It could be a support skill, a healing skill, or even a skill that damages the enemy.
Yeah.
Skill, nonetheless.
Yeah. And to be fair, All Stars kind of has a larger variety of seasons currently than than Legacy Wars does.
Huh.
The teams they have are as follows. Mighty Morphin, Wild Force, SPD, Mystic Force, Overdrive, RPM, Samurai, Megaforce, Super Megaforce, Dino Charge, and most recently they added it in space.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Also, the thing is, there is actually sort of a story to the game. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
And it actually really ties into RPM actually.
Oh.
Huh.
Basically, the RPM Rangers are asked to investigate the disappearance of one Professor Q, who is actually Marissa Quantum. Yes, I know. Oh, dumb name, go with it. Who is not only a dear friend of Dr. Case, and she was also locked up at Alphabet Soup, but she's actually the fiance of Scott's brother before she died.
Before he died. Wow.
Yeah. And the thing is, she'd been working on a method of time travel in order to go back and prevent the Vengeance virus rise from power. However, something went wrong and then she vanished. Colonel Truman, of course, asks tells the Rangers to basically go fix this shit. And due to the whole thing with her trying to use time travel, wibbly wobbly timey wimey, you can recruit other Rangers onto it. And what's even more so is that Rita is involved in this, as she used one of the portals to escape the NPR Rangers from her dimension.
Also, thank God Rocket Storm was never released over here.
Yeah.
Terrible. Anyway.
Though the thing is that, weirdly enough, Rita is not the mastermind behind this.
Hmm?
Let me see if I can find a good picture of this guy. Here we go. Alright, that's another thing. Alright, I remember now. Okay, so here's the thing. While All-Stars is good, it does have a problem. It sometimes tends to take the designs for monsters previously previously seen in Power Rangers and basically reuse them or either reskin them, reuse them, or rename them as something different.
Oh god.
And the big bad of the game is one Lord Frightmare, which to be fair, that is kind of a cool name. Except when you see him, you'll immediately realize who he is. Hi, Master.
Dear Lord.
Honestly, to be fair, at least these All-Stars were smart enough to give him a cooler name rather than calling him Octumus or whatever, or the fuck they ended up calling him later. That was dumb. But yeah. Oh, also another thing is that the thing. Not only do you have each of these ranger teams, but you also have their actual Megazords. Hordes. Though there is a caveat. Before you get the Megazord, you have to basically have enough. You have to get enough shards to form an entire team. An entire team from that season. So, for example, if you want the Mystic Force Megazord, you gotta get all the Mystic Force Rangers.
Right.
Yeah.
To be fair, they do start you off with the MPR RT team as well as the RPM group.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but yeah, we're rambling on. But next time we do a topic, we're going to discuss something that we meant to discuss this time. But well, I came across these and thought we have to talk about these. Next time we'll be discussing sentient mechas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now then, it is time for the sign-offs.
I've been your flamboyant flyer, Flutter98, saying so on flyer.
I've been Hero, your Spirit King. Just people, just avoid these games. With all coherent thought, just avoid these games, please. They are terrible. Except for there are a few good ones that we did mention in here, but we didn't actually, fully mention them. We just talked about them a little bit. But like, just avoid the bad ones. Just don't play them.
Mm-hmm. And I, of course, have been your kindest and most beloved overlord in regards to near DLBot 2016, running that I'm just a past by Toku fan, remember that. And word of advice, people. Oh, if you see a weird person giving you a strange-looking key and a belt while they're wearing a hood and robe, just say no. Say no and run away. Because they most likely mean trouble.
Unless you want to take the progress key and run it to Aruto, but that's about it.
Unless you Unless you want to take the progress key and sell it for a fortune on eBay.
Hello.
Don't forget to praise on me, Lord God, and to God, Dan Kuroto, and of course, ciao. And you'll see you all this Saturday. Again, people, stay tuned this Friday. Hey, for a possible upload. And of course, because as we have to expect at one point or another for us to do another Rip of Shame, and with the latest Soldier episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Anyway, take care, everyone.